I like Big Baby Jarrell Miller. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's an underrated fighter. And I think he gives most, if not all, of the top guys in the heavyweight division a lot of problems. I also like his trash talk. I find him entertaining. But sometimes he says stuff which is so ridiculous that there really is no defending it. And he's done that here. He's being a hypocrite. He's contradicted himself when he's talking about Dillian Whyte in this particular interview. Because he says that Dillian Whyte, when he's asked about the Dillian Whyte fight, which he has turned down, by the way, Jarrell Miller has turned down the opportunity to fight Dillian Whyte. Remember, that would be a pay-per-view. That would be Jarrell Miller's first ever pay-per-view. The first time he's ever been in a pay-per-view fight. Turning it down. Strange stuff, okay? He's criticizing Dillian Whyte in this interview. He says Dillian Whyte didn't want to go out to Bulgaria to fight Kubrat Pulev. Well, neither did Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller turned down the Kubrat Pulev fight in Bulgaria too. He's criticizing Dillian Whyte for turning down a fight which he himself turned down in the very same time frame. Within the same few weeks that Whyte turned it down, Miller turned it down. Bizarre stuff here from Jarrell Miller. I don't think Jarrell Miller is a scared guy, but he was concerned about taking the Kubrat Pulev fight in Bulgaria because, he thought the judges would be on Pulev's side. He knew it was a tough fight anyway, and he thought the judges would be on Pulev's side, which they may well be, which they probably will be, as well as the referee, which I think is the biggest issue for anyone traveling out there to Bulgaria would be the referee, particularly if you're a pressure fighter like Jarrell Miller. It's the ref that you're going to have to be worried about, more so than the judges. So I don't think he's scared of fighting a Pulev, but he made a business decision, right? But that's the same as Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte made a business decision not fighting Kubrat Pulev, whereas Miller's making out as though Whyte was scared or something, or didn't want to take a tough fight. Arguably, Joseph Parker was a tougher fight than Kubrat Pulev on paper. Parker certainly had a world title, and Kubrat Pulev hasn't. Parker's certainly a younger guy with more notable wins on his resume than Kubrat Pulev, other than maybe who's Pulev's best win? Derek Chisora? Ustinov? So, for Jarrell Miller to be criticizing Dillian Whyte's level of opposition is pretty absurd. He's running out of excuses for turning down this Dillian Whyte fight in terms of trying to discredit Dillian Whyte and whatnot. I'm disappointed in Miller that he has decided to turn down the fight with Dillian Whyte. There are some people out there who I've seen online saying that this is some type of ploy by Eddie Hearn, and that Eddie Hearn has told Jarrell Miller he can't take the Dillian Whyte fight. Now, I don't know if that's true. I guess it's possible. But Jarrell Miller has not been biting his tongue when it comes to Eddie Hearn. He's still been trash talking Eddie Hearn and exposing quote unquote Eddie Hearn, even after Miller has signed with Eddie Hearn for 2 fights to fight on DAZN. He's still been talking trash about Eddie Hearn. He's still been calling Eddie Hearn a liar, basically, even after he's done this deal with Hearn. So if he's that candid about Hearn when it comes to DAZN and Anthony Joshua and all this kind of stuff, why wouldn't he be equally as candid when it comes to Dillian Whyte? Why wouldn't he just come out and say, Eddie Hearn don't really want me to fight Dillian Whyte. He wants to feed Dillian Whyte to AJ. Why wouldn't Miller say that kind of thing? Because he said that kind of thing about other fighters, even recently, with regards to what Eddie Hearn's doing with them. So why would he bite his tongue when it comes to Dillian Whyte? I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have a watch of this interview. Tell me what you think. It's Atman, I'm out.